Some fishermen often come back empty-handed, despite the great variety of fishing tackle that is available today. Today we are looking at some unusual and amusing fishing techniques. Fishing with an iPhone, and otter fishing. Some anglers even tried fishing with the help of an anti-tank weapon. The last will definitely help the fishermen to catch plenty of fish. Spearfishing and freediving is a literally breathtaking form of fishing, which has nowadays become popular throughout the world. It is considered as the environmentally friendliest fishing technique, since it evolves around just catching as much as you'd consume. Spearfishing without scuba gear is very exhausting for the human body and requires special training. The most important thing here is to save air and not make unnecessary movements. You dive, swim, and finally catch your prey. We have another fishing technique where the angler and the prey are in the same environment. It seems to be really resourceful. There are no special skills required, and you can catch the fish at the right time. Necessary items of this underwater fishing technique are a mask, fins, and a snorkel. After all, it is very important to have patience and be still, hiding since you attack from an ambush. Bow fishing. This kind of fishing requires a lot of skill. If you want to do bow fishing, you should use specialized archery equipment to shoot and retrieve fish, a bow or a crossbow. Due to the refraction rate of the water and the optical illusion, it is necessary to not shoot directly at the target but below it. By the way, this kind of fishing is considered as poaching in some countries.
Oh my, I got it!
Here's how you can fish without fishing gear. This technique has been practiced for a long time in some countries of Africa and the Oceania Islands. This is due to the peculiarity of these fish, which with the help of their suckers firmly attach themselves to sharks, cetaceans, tuna, and other marine giants. They make long trips, eating leftovers of their host meals. There are 8 species of remoras, and almost all of them have their own specifics in the selection of hosts. The remora decides whom it should catch and chooses a suitable stick. For example, the inhabitants of the Madagascar island are very fond of sea turtle meat, which is very difficult to catch despite the rumors of its slowness. So clever natives tied a fish stick to the tail with a rope and then threw it into the sea where the desired prey is located. The fish swims to the turtle and sticks to it. The fisherman must gently pull the catch to the boat. If the turtle is too large, the Aborigines use few fishes that trap their prey with a stranglehold, and the Polynesians learned to catch small sharks in this way. No pains, no gains.
Oh, it's so much harder now. How do I get it off? Get into the water!
Cormorant fishing. Historically, cormorant fishing has taken place in China. There was a post of Master of Royal Cormorants in England at the court of Charles I. And in Japan, these birds are used as an underwater gun nowadays. The fishermen tie a snare near the base of the bird's throat so the bird can't swallow the fish. It grasps prey and then returns to the boat, where the fisherman can take the catch. After that, the birds get part of the prey, which actually motivates them to engage in such a thing. Asian carp fishing. The wild Asian carps are known for their impressive jumps out of the water and sometimes even land on boats. They bring a lot of trouble to both fishermen and tourists who are at risk of getting a powerful fishtail on the face. As eyewitnesses say, there were cases when a carp broke people's nose and knocked out teeth during a jump. If a person does not expect anything, then there is a risk of being thrown out of the boat. So in the USA, several cases have already been witnessed, where large fish caught sight of tourists or fishermen and even damaged their boats.
Right around back, behind the boat, wow! Watch out, they're everywhere.
Otter fishing. This method has been practiced by the Bangladesh inhabitants. These animals let the fish get on the net and the fishermen only need take it out of the water. It is believed that this method of fishing has existed for several thousand years. Otter fishermen have been trained since childhood. Trained animals are controlled by a rope, which in turn is tied to a long stick. As a rule, 3 to 5 otters are taken for fishing. Often animals are members of the same family. This is convenient because the otter children won't be tied since they're still young and won't swim away from the parents. After placing the net, the fishermen free the animals. While screaming, the otters dive into the water and float around the boat, driving the panicking fish closer to the net. When a sufficient amount of fish is collected, the angler pulls it out with a sharp movement and takes his catch. iPhone fishing. No one will be surprised by otter, cormorant, and remora fishing. Fashionable gadgets will help you. Modern smartphones manufactured by Apple are multifunctional devices that can bring benefits to their owner even in a non-working condition. Brett Stanford, an Australian video blogger, shot the video showing an unusual way of fishing with it. He used a broken smartphone as a bait, which was attached to a fishing rod. Finally, he managed to catch fish. Later, Brett said that he spent only 15 minutes during the fishing. This isn't surprising since the sparkling phone under the rays of the sun does not differ much from the spoon lure. By the way, they let the fish go, so no animal was hurt during the filming. Drone fishing. If you still did not know why you need flying robots, then here's an excellent example of their use. If you do not own a fishing rod but a drone, there will be a fish. At least that's exactly what Derek Klingenberg, the producer of the video, is doing. He just tied the line with the fish hook and float directly to the drone. The float hangs over the water and waits for a nibble anywhere in the river. The only disadvantage of this is that you need to recharge this electronic fisherman. RPG fishing. It is not the same as role-playing games. Such an inhumane way of catching fish was invented by Afghan soldiers. As you can see in this video, the fish are attacked by a rocket-propelled grenade. RPG was originally designed to deal with armored vehicles, but as you can see, it can also be used to catch small catfish. I hope you had fun and learned something new while watching this video. Thank you all for watching.